Hey everybody, Chef V here. So today I'm going to do a how-to on pasta. Now I know what you're thinking, pasta is easy, we know how to do that. However, with my helpful tips, your pasta can taste even better. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're gonna do is fill up our pot about halfway with water. Either half or a little bit less than half is fine, depending on the amount of pasta you're going to use, but definitely don't fill it all the way up to the top. Okay, so now we've got our pot filled with water, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add some salt. You can add any kind of salt that you have, but just add a little bit to it so that the pasta doesn't stick. And then go ahead and turn it on a boil. Okay, so once your water is boiling, go ahead and add your pasta. I'm going to use angel hair, but these instructions are good for any pasta that you use. So just add your pasta in. Oops. As I make a mess. And we're gonna let it boil from there. Okay, so as it's boiling, go ahead and stir your pasta. It won't stick to the bottom anyway due to the salt, but it doesn't hurt to stir it. Okay, so you're gonna notice that your pasta is boiling and it might boil over if you let it go. Here's the secret to that. Add some butter, give it a stir in your pasta, and then you might still have to turn it down just a little bit, but your pasta will not boil over with butter or margarine in there. So that is the secret to not having your pasta boil over. All right, stay tuned because we're not finished yet. So I usually let my pasta cook for at least 12 minutes and then I try it. And then if it's not as soft as I would like it, I cook it a little longer. But of course it's up to you. I always recommend cooking it 10 to 12 minutes and then trying it to see if it's your type of al dente. Okay, so just to show you guys, the water's still boiling, but it has went back down. And once I added the butter and stirred it in, it did not boil over, causing a huge mess. And I've kept it at an 8. So just to show you my tricks work. Okay, so once your pasta is cooked the way you like it, we're gonna go ahead and take it over to the strainer. But I've got a few more tips in store. Okay, so after you've got your pasta in the strainer, first thing we're gonna do is add some cold water to it. Might seem silly, but I promise this and my other tip are gonna keep your pasta together if you have to make a sauce or get anything else ready. Okay, so after you have rinsed your pasta with cold water and then drained it, go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil to it. Just a little. And then mix it up with a fork. And then you could even let this sit. Like I said, if you have to make a sauce, get the kids ready, put in the garlic bread, whatever you want. This can sit for a couple of minutes and it'll still taste as fresh as it did when it came out of the pot. Okay everyone, so that's the end of my tips and tricks for your best pasta. So as always, thank you for watching Chef V.